today's opener, the directions say, determine the x and y intercepts for the following equation. Then we're going to plot the intercepts and graph both the lines. So I already have my values set for me, x equals 0, y equals 0. So I'm going to substitute first for x. If I start by substituting for x, which intercept am I going to actually find? So think about it. Good. Because if x is 0, that means we're not moving anywhere on the x-axis. So we're going to find what the y value is, which means the intercept or the line's going to cross through the y-axis. Okay, with that said, we are going to start our equation for, what do I write down next? What comes next? Yeah. Then what?
0.
Okay, keep going.
-5y.
Okay, to further set up my problem, I need to make sure I do 3 things. Circle the variable, cross out the 4 times 0, and... Okay. So the -5 is touching the y, which means to multiply. Because we want to get the y by itself, we do the inverse operation of multiplication, which is division. So I'm going to make sure I take that negative with the 5. So my y-intercept, or my y, is going to equal... Not quite done yet, though. Now I need to make my ordered pairs. What was my x value?
0.
And then what is my y value? And then I'm going to box that because that's the first part of my answer. So what I'm going to be looking for on your quiz today, I'm going to look to see that you circled your variable and you drew your line. I'm going to look to see that you have your ordered pair written out correctly and that you have it boxed. All right, now we need to find y equals 0. When we're substituting y equals 0, which intercept am I actually solving for? X. So I'm going to graph this ordered pair on the x-axis. So the equation that I would write looks like what?
4.
Alex, go ahead and tell me.
4, 0.
Nope. So my equation is 4x minus 5y equals 20. I'm using y equals 0.
Oh, 5.
So,
Negative 5.
so I'm going to do 4x minus 5. What do I substitute for the y?
0.
0. There we go. Equals. Okay. How do I set my problem up? The only reason why I'm picking on you is because you weren't here yesterday and I want to just try to get you caught back up with this. So what do I do from here? How do I set my problem up? I draw my line of equality. Okay. Okay, the x. We always circle our variable. And then what's the other thing that I can do? I'm going to get rid of the 4 in just a minute. But there's something in that equation I don't necessarily need. The -5 times 0. Because when you take -5 times 0, what do you get? So we don't want to rewrite 4x minus 0. That's just kind of an extra step. So now, as you were telling me just a second ago, we want to get that x by itself. So I'm going to have to get rid of the 4. How am I going to get rid of the 4? Well, the 4 touching the x means to multiply. Now, what's the opposite of multiply? So we're going to divide each side by 4. Okay? Because I'm solving for x, I bring my x down. So it's going to be x equals, and then I'm going to solve 20 divided by 4. Okay? Almost done. Now it's time to write our ordered pairs. Now remember, our ordered pair is made up of x and y in that order.
It's going to be 0.
No. What does x equal? And then what does y equal? What does y equal? Parentheses, box. Okay? When we go to graph that, we're going to label that line A. Okay? Do you all have this down? Okay, so let's go graph that. We're going to go back to it because I want to graph according to the order pairs because some of you guys are getting your x and y's mixed up. So, our ordered pair that we're graphing here was, how Help me out here. Was it 0, negative 4?
Zero, negative 4, no.
And then 5, 0.
Right.
And this is going to be line A. Okay, so my first ordered pair. Here's my x-axis, here's my y-axis. Remember, I graphed my x, then my y in my ordered pair. So if my ordered pair, my x value is 0, if my ordered pair is 0, I'm stuck
Where you go? Down.
for my negative 4, for my y. So that's my y-intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then I look at my next ordered pair. My ordered pair is 5, 0. So I start at the origin.
You go up.
No. To the, you guys have told me every direction but the right direction. I start at the origin. What do? Go right how many? 3, 4, 5. And I stay put there because my y value is 0. I draw this nice beautiful line that's going to go through both of my points. That's going to go through my coordinate planes to the end of the coordinate planes. So I'm making sure that I'm showing that arrow goes through the endpoints, it goes to the end of each coordinate plane, and that I used a straight edge. There is an extra ruler on my desk if you need it. You see that snatch? All right. Make sure that goes all the way straight, okay? I saw you using a straight edge, so I know you used it. Your ID's just not long enough. Okay. Listen. All right, let's go back and look at our second problem now. So now we're going to focus on line B.
Now I want to do the problem.
You ready to do it?
Yeah.
All right, so I have negative 4x plus 12y equals negative 12. Jaden, tell me what to do here.
Negative 4 parentheses 0 plus 12y equals negative 12. And then equals divide 12.
Time out. Set me up. Get me all set up right.
Put a line in it and then divide 12.
Not yet.
Well,
Anytime we're solving for equation, we always... What do I do with that variable? Yeah, circle my variable. And then what's the extra step that you should do?
divide the 12.
How about get rid of that? And then you're like, can you just divide by 12 already? And then we're going to divide by 12. Nice.
Then it's going to be negative 1.
Nice job. Really good job on getting your negative too. Okay, set your ordered pairs.
And then it's going to be 0. Then negative 1.
Nice job, Jaden.
Box it off.
Good job. Right? Would anybody like to find the x-intercept for me? All right, Daisha?
Negative 4x plus parentheses 0 equals negative 12. And you go second your variable, make the line, divide by 12. I mean 4, cross out 12.
Do one thing first.
Cross out 12.
Yeah. Okay, and divide by what?
You divide by 4.
What type?
4
There we go, thank you. Take that negative with it.
equals negative 3.
2 negatives equal a,
Positive.
so positive 3.
Oh,
What's your ordered pair going to be then?
it's going to be 3, 0.
Parentheses, comma, box. Nice job. You guys flew through that. Am I going too fast? My son wore his sweatshirt today. Okay, so the ordered pairs that we're going to graph. When I graph this, which intercept am I going to graph it on? Which axis will that be graphed on? Say it again. X. So then this one I'm going to graph on the Y. Okay. And after I graph it and I draw my line, what am I going to label this line as?
B. B.
So what's my ordered pairs again, you guys?
0, negative 1. 0, negative 1. 3, 0.
Okay. Start at my origin. For my first ordered pair, 0, negative 1.
You
What
go
do-
down 1.
I go down 1. Good.
You go to the right 3 times.
Nice.
Easy, simple.
You have that part down, don't you? What if I draw my line like this? what would happen?
You
did it-
ain't go all
you
the
did
way
it
through for point.
Yeah, I didn't go through the points. I didn't go through the coordinate planes. So make sure you draw. Ooh, that's not even good. That's not good. It's really hard to draw them on the iPad. So what it is, it's a straight line. So like, see how that's go? Oh, it doesn't show you. So you try to just like draw the straight line through your points, but when you start at one end, there we go. Ooh, there we go. And what do I do? Last step.
You're done.
Label it B.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Now we can stop recording.